For this build, I had the idea for bottle opener collar stays. I didn't know if they'd actually work, but I'd give it a shot anyway. I first used some regular plastic collar stays and drew an outline of them on some white paper. After that, I headed down to the shop. I cut the paper out to make some templates in case the first attempt didn't work. Once those were cut out, I took some flat 16-gauge welding steel I got from one of the big box stores and drew an outline of each collar stay on the steel. Then it was time to start cutting. The metal cut easily using my handheld bandsaw. I cut it down to a smaller, more manageable piece for the next step. After I rough cut it, I marked where I needed to make cuts so that the pieces would lock into one another. I also marked where the bottle opener portion was going to be on the steel. Once that was done, I headed over to the drill press to drill out a few guide holes. I did this because it's the easiest way to get a nice sharp point on the bottle opener tip. You'll see how it all works out on the bandsaw on the next step. Back on the bandsaw, I refined the cuts to get them ready for the belt sander. Here I'm using the back of the blade to cut and shape the opener portion of the metal to an almost finished shape. And now I'm finishing up cutting the rest of the rough profile out. As I mentioned earlier, here I'm cutting out small segments in each collar stay so that they actually lock into each other. That provides leverage when opening a bottle, as you'll see later in the video. Over on the belt sander, I sanded them down to their final shape. Notice how I use a pencil and then a small file for a guide. This will definitely save you from bloody knuckles, trust me. So now I'm happy with the final shape of the collar stays. The last thing to do is to hand sand them. Finally, I took 220 sandpaper and gave them a good sanding, making sure to round as many sharp corners as I could, so that they wouldn't get caught on my shirt when I tried to take them out. So there you have it, a really simple design. Let's see how they work. Oh, this wedding is so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh yeah, it's so beautiful. I need a beer. That's fine, it's fine. Cheers! Oh, that's a good beer. So let me know what you think about these collar stays. Leave a comment down below. And remember to like and subscribe.